Uh, this what do you call it? This 10-15 seconds of the stream are a test. This and oh wait this and here's a further test, just a preliminary test to see if the people bots watching the stream. Never mind. Damn it. And now, to see if we can get away with this.
Sir. Good morning.
Close it. And then,
Good morning.
morning.
In less than an hour, aircraft from here will join others from around the world. And you will be launching the largest aerial
Look, this is my reaction and commentary.
battle in the history of mankind. Mankind, that word should have new meaning for all of us today. We can't.
Because the AI is almost here. And I feel as though even on this day of independence, I'm not independent enough to play this clip and just run it.
Can't be consumed by our petty differences anymore. We will be united in our common interest. Perhaps it's fate that today is the 4th of July, and you will once again be fighting for our freedom. Not from tyranny.
You fight for your freedoms every day by not letting them rot on the vine, right? Right?
Tyranny, oppression, or persecution, but from annihilation. We're fighting for our right to live.
In the universe that is hostile and or indifferent.
Exist. And should we win the day, the 4th of July will no longer be known as an American holiday, but as the day when the world declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight.
We will not vanish. I can't. It's uncomfortable, man. It's uncomfortable. Hi. I hope you're feeling virtually not alone. Virtually everyone else has something better to do, it seems. I'm glad you're here.
So say we all. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Ho, ho, ho.
But actually, we're just supposed to make an announcement. So... All right, but first, I did this banger of a tweet that says, the fourth wall spell is so effective, an entire nation of 300 million, plus what, 300 or so immigrants, has publicly accepted the man at the helm is incompetent menstruous, and still just waits to see what happens after the commercials. Isn't that banger of a tweet there? And now here's some holdover savings throws for what happens after the announcements. You get to pick between survival, social, wisdom, or heart as the basis for the savings throw. I roll it if it's over 10. You take half damage from the mind control. If it's under 10, you take full damage. And this one's an important one, so choose wisely, or heartly, or survivally, or socially. Choose. Survivalist with a Baker's Coven, 13. You're going to make it. Socialists, disciples for you, that's a 12. Lovers of wisdom, you made it as well, that's a 10. Oh, heart folks, indigo, prime, no, heart folks is prime 17. Indigo is at 16. Do we say anything for 16? Good job, everybody. Everybody makes it for the holdover. The cards to get the cards for the show and for the announcement, you have to swing by the good old grimgriz.substack.com, where you can see the cards and the rest of this announcement. I'll be falling out for a while, and until some other things happen behind the scenes, this will be the last stream, and there's the Independence Day announcement. Interestingly, the cards, all the three deuces came up. Go over to grimgriz.substack.com. Join the pretty much everything is always free thing over there. No, yes. I'm falling out until further notice. But there could be help on the way. We have a volunteer. If I flip the airfare, a professional has volunteered their therapeutic time to help me through this stuff that's going on backstage, and I'm deciding whether or not that's a viable option. Whether or not that, but meanwhile, it seems like there are plenty of other new options in the corner to fill your mornings and keep you feeling our trademark feeling here. Right, that sweet VNA feeling is now available at channels like Mark Parker and Chad's doing the Friday Morning Nameless is doing a lot of the morning stream stuff. We'll the corner will fill your hole somehow. So say we all.
We all know that there is no agency any living gent can see doing what is right for me. Is lifting up my bro so he can grow some eyes to see that doing what is right for me increases all our agency.
Oh, good to see you, Dragon. I'm glad you showed up. I wanted to bring up that over here on the Broken Clock Tower Discord, we have this fabulous channel called Disclaimer. And that's where you can find the link conveniently to my appearance over in the German Dragon's Lair on this channel. They're building a sandbox where people can make. And some of you use the disclaimer channel and already know and have been here. See, Upcycle Club, he found out. Electrotechnic, good to see you over there. Look, Baxter's keeping his eye out. Good. Hey, there's McMo. Oh, and Joe Cross. We got some people who already know. If you don't, that's over there also at this link here in the Hive Mind. Yes, I'm entering a sort of cocoon phase of there's like basically if you've seen the Disney film Inside Out, there's times in your life when entire networks in your brain collapse for whatever reason. And there's just like a whole bunch of neurological architecture that's just basically got to pick up the pieces and rewire into a new persona. And I'm going into a cocoon phase from what happened in April, and then now you guys have been so generous. I got a little bit of float. I'm going to take that little bit of float and cocoon out and see what emerges on the other side. And that means stepping away from being the me that streams for a little bit to, under construction. You can read more about it on the beautiful Substack, where you can find other fabulous pieces such as the piece, the foundational piece behind the God Mask, which, in case anybody told you, in case no one else has told you, and you're over 14, you're part of it now. Everything, you're part of it. Good luck, kid. I hope you're feeling virtually not alone. So there's the Independence Day, the announcement. Here's a piece from, man. I'm sorry, but I've already noticed the trend of the AI naming. God dang everything, unleashing. Everybody's always unleashing the AI things. But the hidden wisdom of me on the of me unleashing the hidden wisdom, Grimgris on the German Dragon podcast. Here's a sample from like we like to do the 33rd minute. The very the notion of an online community that is cross-platform is sort of the ideal at the moment, because that way, if we do piss off YouTube and they shut us down here, like we'll have friends on other islands, essentially. But that's the level I try to see things at is like attention islands and echo chambers, and how we can, like, basically I'd love to get some people who are from Instagram to come visit and talk about what it's like over on Instagram for my YouTube people. And just that it started when we decided to see each other. And in this case, it was like in the same comment sections and the live stream chats of YouTube channels. But like you start to recognize the people who, like, you argue a couple times with somebody in the comment section. You start to know that guy, especially if you guys, and then the creating space, the concept of being virtually not alone and the virtually not alone network is something I've been pushing for years. And it's just because there's this something about, oh, does he figure it out? Does he figure it out? Does he say it? Tune in over at the German Dragons podcast to find out. This show is executive produced by this mother. Do we have the branding still? Yeah, I think we have that branding still. Okay, we should. Yes, look. Executive producers, the Upcycle Club and the German Philosopher. That's the highest tier of membership of the channel, which lets you make special emojis and access to members only videos, which I usually don't put much behind the paywall. I don't know why, but there is stuff there. Maybe it's a more intimate layer stuff. Maybe I'll surface there during the cocoon period I'm entering in, that you can read about all over on the Substack, yada yada. Thanks, somebody, for making life possible. Be well. I'll see you soon. I'm predicting 3 days. I don't know why. It just seems like that's probably how long it should take to build a new persona. There's so many pieces already.